Okay, as a forex trader, why is it so important for you to understand currency correlations? Understanding how the currency pairs are correlated to each other, you can determine your portfolio's overall exposure to the risk and to the market. Okay, so what does it mean by currency correlation? It's basically how a currency pair moves in relation to another particular currency pair. Or to put it simply, currency correlation is a measurement of how two currency pairs are related to each other. Do both of them move in the same direction? Does this currency pair go up when the euro dollar go up? Or does these two currency pair go bearish at the same time? Or are these two currency pairs totally not related to each other? So currency correlation helps us to determine that. So two different pairs can move in the same direction or opposite directions. And also the movements can also be random. Now, how is currency correlation measured? So currency correlation is quoted in between -1 to 1. It can be 0.5, 0.6, 0.8. So what does it mean by a -1 of correlation coefficient? It means that these two particular currency pairs are negatively correlated. I give you an example. These two currency pairs, they have a correlation coefficient of -1. It means that they'll move in opposite directions 100% of the time, every single time. So let's say these two currency pairs has a correlation coefficient of positive 0.8. It means that these two currency pairs would move in the same direction 80% of the time. Meaning that 20% of the time, it would not be related to each other. It would move randomly 20% of the time. So if these two currency pairs has a 0 correlation coefficient, it means that it is not correlated, or in other words, it is totally not related to each other in terms of their movement direction. So let's say if I say that these two currency pairs has a correlation coefficient of positive 1, it means that you move in the same direction 100% of the time. So let me give you an example of a directly correlated pair, or some people will call it the parallel pair. For example, euro dollar and pound dollar. So you can see during this particular same period, the euro dollar went bullish for a couple of days, then after that it went on a bearish movement. Then for pound dollar, it also went on a bullish movement, then followed by a bearish movement. So you often find that euro dollar and pound dollar, they have a correlation coefficient of at least 0.8, meaning that it is very highly correlated to each other, and also meaning that it will move in the same direction 80% of the time. So why is it that the euro dollar and pound dollar are so highly correlated? The first reason being, you can realize that the quote currency are both in dollar. And the second reason being, the euro and pound are closely related to each other in terms of geographically and economically, because these two are the major European economies. And one example of the inversely correlated pair, or some people would call it inverse pairs, is the euro dollar and then dollar yen. Alright, so you can see during this particular period, there's an overall bearish movement for the euro dollar. Then for dollar yen, you can see a bullish movement. One reason being, if you realize that the dollar is at the quote currency for euro dollar, then for dollar yen, the dollar is at the base currency.